Welcome to Zorpazorp Gaming. My name's Lachlan Linton Keane, and welcome to a Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, now Middle-earth strategy battle game, Battle Report, and we're playing a pretty awesome one today from White Dwarf, April of 2005. It's called The Rise of Angmar, and today I'm joined by Tom. Hey Tom.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome to the channel. This is your first time?
It is my first time.
So I'm breaking his Zorpazorp virginity today. Should be good. And we've got some filthy little Angmar forces that I'm going to be taking control of. And you've got some Warriors of Arnor.
Yeah.
Yes, should be pretty cool. So this bat rap's essentially going to be the first in a bit of an Arnor Angmar series that Tom and I are going to do. And should be pretty juicy. Bit of narrative progression as we flow through the story. Essentially, the setting for today is we're, in the middle of the beginning of the Third Age, and Sauron has been vanquished at the end of the last alliance, and Gondor is struggling off to the east, but here Arnor is in relative peace, but evil has begun to stir in Angmar, and the Witch King's vanquished spirit has begun to drum up some evil madness, and he's going to start testing the borders of Arnor and start to build his kingdom of Angmar. So that's what we've got today, some juicy spectres and ghosts coming to hunt down some little good men for dinner. Should be very fun. Well, now, take us through, you got a couple of cool custom profiles.
Yeah, we've got a few Rangers of the North, sort of converted up from an Aragorn.
Lovely.
And a sort of Halbarad conversion, and then we've just got a load of Warriors of Minas Tirith.
Yeah, so this is, of course, 2005 was before the Arnor models, and the Arnor supplement actually came out, so we're playing with a whole bunch of custom rules, which I'll chuck down in the description. I've got some filthy spectres, which aren't the spectres we know and love today, but they're these little 5-point hybrids who are just rubbish, but they're ghostly and got lots of cool special rules. And then I've got some Revenants, which are a custom hero that, above all the scary Angmar stuff they can do, when they kill things, they can turn them into spectres. So I'm hoping to turn a lot of your little dudes into ghosts today. So it should be pretty exciting. Now, in terms of the scenario, basically, objective-wise, we've just got to quarter each other, get each other down to 25%. If it happens in the same turn, it's a draw. Tom's deploying his Arnor in the center of the board on this hill, and I can deploy anywhere around the outside, a certain distance from the hill. Yeah. I've got a couple of little guys down the back here as well, and most of my guys are spread across here throughout. So it should be pretty awesome. I think that's about it. Let's jump into it, dude. Good luck. Alright, priority for the first turn, let's go. Oh, let's have a go again. 5, there we go, the forces of evil have it. So the forces of Angmar have advanced, beginning their approach on the hill, and we've got a sneaky little squad down the back here that are starting to ambush these poor Warriors of Arnor. And now it's on to your move, Tom.
Here we go. And the shield walls have advanced.
So that takes us into the first shooting phase of the turn. What do you got for us, Tom?
We've got a little volley of fire into defense 4.
Yes, that should be fun for you. Bit of a, my guys aren't the toughest, but there is many of them.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right, let's go for it.
So these two are going to fire in here, and we'll also have a volley from the Rangers into this front rank.
Fantastic.
Then off the hill, down into a few spectres here. And even maybe this one sneaky shot from over there.
Yeah, looks like he's in. All right, cool. Let's go through one by one.
Alrighty, the first two over here, shooting into these first two Rangers. So heading on 4s. Oh. Great success. The first Ranger into this first Warrior.
The front dude. Hits.
4.
Very nice. Toughness 4, so we're looking at 5s?
Strength, yes, 5s.
No
Nothing.
luck.
Our Ranger of the North, come on, here we go. 4, he hits.
Big hit. 4, or...
He's not going to use his might.
Saving it.
Only got 2.
Yeah, that's right. 2 might on the
2
board.
might in total.
Alright.
Alright, I 3 up on the hill, just straight down into this front rank. 1 hit.
They hit on 3s? Rangers?
No, it's
oh, that's
Warriors,
right, because of course they're Warriors. Yeah.
And...
Hey, big wounds! The first
yeah.
Spectre has fallen. Fantastic.
Very good.
Now, of course, I've got no shooting because I have no ranged weapons at all, so that takes us straight into priority. Let's jump straight in. There you go, you go on.
Yeah.
And 6. This time it is Good's turn to, well, probably not advance, probably just bunker down.
Yeah, just hide. We've moved into a little triangle formation to try and hold off, as the evil player are going to get to charge us first.
Yeah, should be juicy. Let's get into it. Alright, so the filthy advance has begun. We've got a couple of combats lining up here, and my little flanking squad has breached the top of the hill and moving in for some hunting next turn. That takes us to Good shooting. What have you got for us, dude?
Here we go. We've got a sniper shot coming from the castle into the first.
there he is up the top there.
Troops. So we'll do that one. So he moved half distance, so he's hitting on a 5.
Cool.
Nothing. Our first soldier, when you go into the Spectre, he hits.
Very nice.
5 to kill. Nothing. Our 3 warriors here will probably just go into this advancing rank.
Oh, that's good.
All 3 hit.
Very nice.
So let's see, 5s to wound.
Hey, got one.
So 1 soldier gone.
Very nice. All right, let's move into the combat phase.
I got a few.
A few more shooting. Sorry.
To go. We'll go here with our Ranger of the North and 1 more. We'll probably. Oh, I'll have a look. I think we might shoot over at the advancing troops over here.
Down to these little guys.
Yeah. Red is the Ranger of the North, so he's slightly better at shooting. So he hits on a 3.
Makes the difference.
And still 5s to kill. Nothing. And finally the 2 on the very outcrop.
These guys
shooting
here.
Into the same troops charging up the hill. 1 hits, 5s. Nothing.
Alright, let's get into combat.
Here we go. So we've got 4 warriors of Gondor here fighting against 1 Spectre.
1. Oh yes, they've got it for sure.
Fight takes us. And we're going to need 3 on 4, so 5s to wound. And
gets the wound. Another Spectre down.
So far, Arnor's doing alright.
Who's next?
We've got a Ranger of the North backed up by 1 soldier against 2 Spectres.
Alright, here we go.
The red is the Ranger of the North.
Oh, 2 and a 3.
He's taking it. So the Ranger of the North is strength 4. So he's needing 4s to wound, and the other is needing 5s.
Oh!
And they've taken them both.
Sliced!
Here we go.
God, the Spectres are getting cut apart.
There we go.
And that takes us to combat. End of turn. Let's jump into priority.
Here we go. 5.
5.
It's taking it again.
Let's go for it. Alright, so we're going to jump into the movement phase, and Tom's going to be making some pretty interesting little charges, but the Revenants, who have a pretty fantastic little terrifying special rule to complement the fact that everyone in my army has terror, anyone within 3 inches of a Revenant has to roll an extra dice and pick the 2 lowest for their courage test. So let's see if these Arnor warriors are brave enough to make their charges.
Right, so we got the first charge here from this soldier into the Spectre.
Fantastic. So. Oh, fail.
3, 1, so he's failed. We'll try with another warrior of Gondor.
That's a pass?
7, and he's passed it.
Oh no, 2 lowest, right?
Oh,
6 and 3, that's 9. That's actually a fail.
Jeez. Plans have gone a bit amiss.
Are you still going to go for the Ranger of the North?
We're not going to charge with the Ranger of the North, and we're just going to do movement as normal.
Cool.
Yeah, so after failing the charges, we sort of reform the battle line, trying to hide the Ranger of the North, who's in the midst here, a little bit, and we're starting to fall back and defend some doorways as this squad attacks.
The Angmar horde has advanced once more, and we've made some sweet little charges, particularly picking off this gentleman here with a couple of models and getting as many Revenants in combat as possible. We've even got our Revenant up the top here in a 2-on-2 up on the top of the hill. And now that takes us into Arnor shooting. Take it away.
Yeah, we're going to shoot into these advancing troops.
Try and thin those dudes down.
So let's see how we go. Both hit.
Very nice.
5s to kill.
Oh, another one. Alright.
Shoot across the well as well with these 2, where our red is our Ranger of the North again. Snake eyes.
Big miss.
And finally, we got 1 sniper, just trying.
Oh, yep.
1 pot shot, see how he goes. And he's missed it. And finally our 3 archers left. Try and cull out these warriors, otherwise we might be in a bit of trouble on this hill. 1 hit. He doesn't make it.
Alright, into combat.
We're going to start up on the hill, so my soldier, my shieldman will be shielding.
Awesome, and I've got my Revenant, which is the red dice, as well as a normal Spectre. A 4 and a 6 for me. Oh, they take it away.
Taking it.
Now my guys wound against courage, not defense. You are courage
3.
Courage 3, and I've got strength 4 or strength 3. So we're wounding on 4s for both.
Yeah.
Hey, the
He's
first
taking it.
victim. Now, I think he might turn into a Spectre.
He does turn into a Spectre.
Yes, because the red dice is the Revenant. So when a Revenant wounds an enemy model, I can replace that model with another Spectre, as I have claimed his spirit for the Horde of Angmar. So what we'll do, to keep them different, because they don't affect our starting numbers, we're going to chuck in a little replacement Spectre model for him.
Alright, so now we're moving to the main shield wall. So we've got 2 Gondorians fighting off against a Spectre and a
Revenant.
Alright,
Revenant is the red once again. Ooh, a pair of 3s.
The Gondor has taken it.
Fantastic.
Alright, we're going to put both onto the
Spectre. Going for that defense 4.
And he hasn't taken it.
Alright, my dudes survive. Who is next?
Alright, we move around to 2 Gondor warriors against
1 Revenant?
one Revenant.
Oh, is this guy?
And the Spectre as well.
Cool.
So we're going to shield here.
Awesome. Red is the Revenant, as always. 4s for me. Oh, the shielding has got you across the line there. Very nice.
They move back.
Yeah, we'll just chomp these guys back across.
And then we now have, we're going to do 1 Gondor soldier against the Revenant again. And he's going to be shielding.
Oh
no.
Revenant takes it. Right, looking for 4s to wound with that strength 4 and courage 3. He gets him! Another Spectre. Alright, pull that guy out and we'll put in one of our little converted Spectre models. Well done, Revenants, turning the tide now. And that leaves us with just this 1 on 2.
Yep, and we're going to be striking here.
Alright, and a 4 for me. And I've got fight 2, so the combat goes to Arnor.
And we're needing
5s.
5s to wound. Nothing.
Aha! Alright, pretty good combat phase for Angmar there. We didn't lose any wounds and converted 2 Arnorians to the cause. And my Spectres are growing back to full strength. Alright, and priority for turn 3? 5.
Take it.
Yeah, you went first last turn, so the Horde of Angmar will advance. The combination of the converted Spectres and my originals have fallen on the shield wall, trying to mince them in a flurry of spectral blades. And we've got my other guys on the left flank charging up. And up in the top of the tower, we've got some serious ganging up going on with a 2-on-1 and a 3-on-1 as the Revenant seeks to convert a new victim. And the archers find themselves under attack as well.
So the shield wall is just going to try and stand strong. But luckily, our archers and our Ranger of the North managed to rally and pass all their courage tests to try and wipe out this one little squadron of Spectres left.
Okay, cool. So you got any shooting for us this turn?
We've got 1 sniper, but I don't think he can hit anyone. So
Everyone
no
is
shooting.
Engaged. All right, well, let's go straight to combat. We'll start over here and keep it nice and clean. So I've got, oh, what a mess.
So you've got 2-on-1 in
pretty much everything. Yeah, cool.
So.
All right, well, let's start with this one here.
Alrighty.
1 Spectre.
5.
Oh, you've got it.
Needing 5s to wound.
Fails to wound. He retreats. All right, the guy up the top.
We've got a Ranger of the North on with the red dice.
And that's a 6 for you. Let's see how we go. Oh, he gets him! Down goes the Spectre. Alright, and this guy over here. Oh, come on, guys.
As well. Another 5.
I'm losing the whole flank. Alright, and 1 left, another 2-on-1. Stand still for me, would you? Oh, jeez.
Takes it. Go on, here we go. He doesn't manage to wound him.
Not a great start. Let's move on to this one here.
So we've got a 2-on-1 there.
Yep.
So hopefully we can take him.
Oh, sliced. Good thing I'm converting some Spectres, hey. Alright, let's have a look at, this is 1 on 2.
Yep.
Jeez, that is some great rolling, Spectres. Alright, but he manages to live another day. Now we have a 1-on-1 with my Revenant.
I'm gonna give it a cheeky shield.
A 4. Oh, the shield did the trick. Very nice. And now we have 1 Spectre on. Now this is your Ranger of the North, and he's supported.
Yep, so we're going to fight normally here.
A 6, finally. So Ranger of the North is Courage 5, which doesn't really help with my Spectral Blade of Strength 2, so I'm looking for a big 6. Oh, that was so close. Alright, he survives to live another day. Let's back those gentlemen up. And now my next Revenant on 2 gentlemen.
We're going to shield as well again.
Roger that. And a 1!
He managed to defend it.
That was lucky. And we've got, what do we got here?
Finally,
a Revenant and 1 Spectre on 2 Warriors of Gondor.
And we will shield again.
A 4!
They managed to defend it.
Goodness, we need those victims. Spectres for the Spectre God. Alright, let's do this guy up here all on his lonesome against 3 pesky warriors. A 5! And you've got the higher fight value.
Higher fight. So looking for 5 to wound.
Oh, he survives! Well done, Mr. Spectre. And now I have 2 Spectres on 1 warrior up the top here. And 3 and a 1.
Hasn't done it though.
He doesn't strike 1 down. Okay, now the best combat of the turn up the top here. Alright, 1 Revenant and 2 Spectres against the Warrior of Gondor up the top
and
there.
He's going to shield as well.
Yeah, good
so
choice.
He can survive.
Oh,
he's done it.
Wow, what a great turn of fighting, Angmar. Well done. So, not too many casualties for you. None, in fact. No. And another 2 Spectres have fallen. Let's move into initiative for turn 4. There we go. Angmar's looking to take the initiative back. So most of my Spectres have fallen in, trying to hunt for some more victims, and my Revenant up the top has come over to this fight to try and get a little bit closer to the center of action. One of Tom's Rangers has decided to stop sniping and come and join the melee, and now we've got a few courage tests to make over here.
Got 1 courage test in here, using the 2 worst dice, so good luck.
Oh, he is not keen.
He's failed, and then we'll be moving over to this area. I'm trying to massacre these 2 Spectres, so we've got some courage tests.
Now these are just not using the normal 2 dice?
Normal dice.
There's no Revenant on this flank?
Are these both in combat, yeah?
Yeah, so just charge into those 2.
Just the Ranger of the North trying to charge into this first Spectre.
Yep. Oh, he's very brave.
Keen. And then this Archer trying to charge in as well. Not going to make it. The other 2 spearmen will come in and spear support.
Fantastic.
And that's the end of the move.
Awesome. Now no shooting again for you, so let's go straight into combat.
Yeah.
Alright, well why don't we start over here with these 2 poor Spectres who are going to get gangbanged. Let's do the guy on the left versus 4. Oh, he's continuing his fighting prowess. You've got 4 dudes over there. Oh no, 1 guy failed. Yeah, cool. Alright, so looking for 5s to wound. And he's finally down. And we've got another 1 on 4 over there, and you've got your Ranger of the North in there.
In white.
And I've got another 1. That flank is...
Looking for 5s.
Oh, he's still there though.
Nothing.
They're really struggling without the presence of their Revenant buddy. Alright, let's start moving our way this way. So we've got
I'll use
2 on 1
here.
Yeah, cool. And a 4 on the big 6.
Looking for 5s, and he's killed his own buddy.
He's down, slaughtered the corpse of his own buddy. Let's do this Revenant on 1 fellow.
He's gonna shield.
5
and a 2. Equal fight.
Equal fight value.
Yeah.
So I've got priority, so I'll do the roll off. 1, 2, 3. It goes to Angmar, and of course I get a nice 6 now. Take it away.
All right.
Oh, he shielded, didn't he?
He did shield.
Yes, cool. All right. Well, no wounds at least. The Ranger of the North versus this 1 Spectre.
Ranger of the North in red again.
A 1 for me.
All right. Looking for a 5 from the normal troop and a 4 from the Ranger of the North.
Beautiful.
He's taking it.
Fantastic. Sliced him. He was very brave.
And 2 on the 1.
1 Revenant. Oh, that was nearly a 6.
And he's going for the wound. So needing.
What are you? Strength 3
against Stevens 8.
So that's a 6 and a 5, I think, or
6 and a 4.
6 and a 4.
Yeah.
No luck.
Chance there.
All right, and now 1 Revenant and 1 Spectre versus 2 warriors.
Just gonna fight normally.
A 4, finally. All right, now we need this juicy wound. Come on, Spectre, looking for 5s. Oh, 2 4s, you cruel bastard. All right, moving up the slope, we've got 1 Spectre on 3 warriors. Oh, I've got a... we'll reroll that one.
Reroll that one.
A 5, but I've got the lower fight value, so that one is yours, Tommy.
Take it. So needing 5s. He's got him again.
He's down. All right, now we've got 2 Spectres and my 1 Revenant on that poor warrior.
Oh no.
Beautiful. All right, now come on, looking for that thirsty 5 on the red. Hey! And we have converted another victim. There we go. Well, that shores up our back flank a little bit. That's a good one. And now up in the top, our final fight for the turn. We've got 2 spectres against 1 warrior. Whoa, that was an aggressive throw.
And you've taken it with the 6.
Spectres have taken it. Looking for 5s once more. No such luck. Alright, well, we lost a Spectre, or we lost a few Spectres actually, 3, but we managed to convert a new one. But of course they don't contribute to my 25%, so I'm getting ever closer to that victory condition. Let's move on. Priority for the next turn?
Yep. 4. So Arnor's taken it. Alright, so we had an interesting move this turn. We've tried to trap this last Spectre over here, and our Ranger of the North has tried to lead some troops to save his friends that are stuck in the tower and that have been converted, and trying to defend these archers with a few soldiers having to run up from the shield wall to defend these archers up the stairs. And our last leftovers of our shield wall have tried to reform one time before they get attacked by terrifying creatures again.
Alright, so the Revenants have decided to stick together to try and get a few more conversions. We've got a bit of sporadic fighting up the top there as the Revenant targets his next victim. And our little one-on-ones up the top there after being ambushed by that Ranger from the stairwell. So there's no shooting once again, Tom, so let's move straight into combat. What are we going to start with? Let's
start with this little pylon.
That poor dude on his own. Let's do it. Whoop, oh, that was far too aggressive. We'll try that again. And a 5 for me. Oh, he's fought them all off. Alright, I'm going to strike out any one of them really. Looking for the 5. And he gets a 4. Bad luck, buddy. Courage 3. Now we are going to let's start over here. Okay. So just got a one-on-one up the back there. And a 5. Here we go. This is it. Looking for another 5. Oh, those 4s, man.
To take it.
He survives. And we've got 1 Spectre and 1 Revenant against your warrior there.
I have a shield here.
Yeah. Oh, the 5s now. That's
tied.
Yeah, tied. Did you want to do the roll off this turn?
I'll do the roll. So 1, 2, 3. You take it.
There we go. It goes to Angmar. Looking for that juicy 5 on the red die. No conversion this time. He survives. And another one-on-one up the top. A 1. All yours. No wounds. Alright, nothing so far. Let's move down to the shield wall of doom. Now we've got a pretty juicy fight down here. Let's get into it. I've got 2 Revenants. You've got your Ranger of the North supported.
Spear support.
Very nice. Let's do this. Oh, he gets it.
Keen.
What a keen roll.
Alright, so the Red's the Ranger of the North, so he's wounding on...
Strength, defense 8, strength 4, so
6s for him.
Yep.
And 6s and 4s
on
for
the black.
5.
Oh,
he's going to use his might.
You've got to do it.
He's going to use his 1 point of might. So
alright.
Potentially getting the wound here. And he's got it.
Very nice, very nice. Now, do I have any fate points? I do. I've got 2 fate points. I'm going to burn the first one. Failed. Going for the second one. Revenant down. Very nice. All right.
Good use of his might there.
Let's get rid of this guy. Yeah, very effective spend. All right, up next we've got another Revenant on just one guy because that guy supported the Ranger.
And we're going to shield here.
A 1 for me. Oh, there we go.
Blocked him off.
And 1 Spectre against the 2 warriors. Oh, God, that was
a
1. There we go. Take it away.
Getting the kill here. And he's failed.
No such luck. Alright, I think that just leaves us with the 2 up the top there.
Yeah, it does.
So that's just a couple of 101s. We'll start with the one closest to me. A 4 and a 4. You've got the higher fight value though.
Potentially a 5. No kill.
And the next one, whoop, I got a 4. That should say
and
4.
A 1, so you take it.
Alright, looking for that big 5. Hey, there we go. Alright, down he goes. So, we lost a Revenant. That's a big loss for me, but we did manage to get 1 more warrior to fall. Yeah. But we need some conversions if we're going to be hanging around any longer. Let's move into priority for the next turn. A 5, alright. It goes to Angmar. Alright, so I've been broken this turn with those last couple of kills, and as I've got priority, a lot of my models could be fleeing, but we'll see how brave they are. We'll start with the standfast of my Revenants, and we'll see if they can keep the Spectres hanging around. So we're starting with this guy. He's got courage 4. Keen as a bean. And the next Revenant next to him, also very keen, which keeps my Spectre hanging around. This guy up the top here, He is also keen, so that keeps the bulk of the Spectres. We got this little dude over here. A 3 and a 3 plus 2. He flees.
Finally up in the tower.
Up the top, I think.
Out of range.
Out of range. The closest guy. He flees.
Runs.
And the closest. Nice. Okay, we've got one staying there. And now they will all make their charges and push in. We've got a couple of Spectres here ganging up, trying to get revenge for their Revenant brother on the Ranger of the North. And my last Spectre down here, and then a few guys left. But Aragorn's party is looking menacing.
So our Ranger of the North is trying to do a big dash to save his buddy on this staircase. So he's going to try and charge. But he's having to use his 2 worst dice. So 5 plus Ranger's courage of 5.
He gets it.
He just gets in.
Fantastic.
Alright, and our spearmen will support him. And the other 2 are going to come and run in his help to help out later. Alrighty, and then we've got a mad dash across this hill to rescue our brothers.
Very nice.
Here we come, and then finally our shield wall. So we're going to be trying to charge in to wipe out this Spectre finally. So courage test from this guy using the worst 2 dice again.
Oh, he's very brave.
Made it.
Beautiful.
And our other swordsman can try and do the same thing. Let's hope he can replicate the dice.
Oh, he's not as brave as his brother. And
Once
then
again, they've failed. So we're going to move some spearmen in to support.
get those supports.
And
Got a couple of...
try and use the last soldier.
Oh yeah, nice. Engage that Revenant.
6 plus 3 does not make it.
Brutal.
So,
and you got a couple of dudes up here as well.
Yeah. And they failed their courage test to try and charge. So
They will be hanging about.
No luck. That's the move phase.
Okay, so the Angmar forces are only 3 models away from being courted and triggering the end of game, and I've still got 16 Arnor forces to kill. So this could be a pretty brutal combat phase. Let's see how we go. Where do we want to start? Let's start with the big one.
Here.
Yep. I'm going to grab a couple of red dice for my 2 Revenants. And what do we got here? Ranger of the North with
and one
support.
backing him up.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
it.
All right, we're going to get revenge for last turn. Come on, boys. Give us that big 5. Hey! Oh, now you got a point of fate, right?
I do have a point of fate. What strength are these guys?
Are they strength 4?
Strength 4, and we're using courage.
Oh, of course.
So we actually need 6s.
Oh no! No revenge
not
at
the
all.
Ranger of the North.
He is safe. All right, let's go against this guy here
4.
on his own-some.
Hopefully.
We need a 3. Oh, yep, you get it with the big
Take
6.
Alright, here we go. To wound, needing 5s.
Oh, sliced and diced.
Yeah.
All right, 2 left until I am quartered. Let's go up top, and we'll start with this Revenant and his Spectre friend on one guy.
Gonna shield.
4,
He's
6
nice to do it.
takes it. 1-on-1 over here with the Spectre. Oh, very nice.
Roll.
Oh, okay.
Cocked. No.
Looking for a big 5. Oh, that was a roller coaster. And we've got one guy here against the Gondor warrior and a supported Aragorn, or Ranger of the
Ranger
North.
of the North, yeah.
A 1. Yep, that'll do it.
4. So needing 4 on the red, on the black, and 5s on the white.
Oh, gets him. 1 more model away from
One to
quartered.
break.
Come on, boys, hold on one more turn. What do we got here? 1 combat left with Spectre versus Gondorian. Oh, and it's a tie, but of course you got that higher fight value. Oh, and he
he's taken
takes
it.
him.
He's taken
And the Angmar forces will now flee. Yes, let's move into the post game. Alright, the forces of Angmar have fallen. Our little raid on the Arnorian watchtower has failed. Well done, dude. Good game.
Yeah, thank you.
Good game. Arnor forces held strong. Who was your MVP and player of the match?
One of our Rangers of the North, dropping a point of might,
Yep.
taking down the only
Revenant to fall.
Revenant to fall.
Yeah, that was certainly a big play. My MVPs definitely just have to be my Revenants in general. That converting to the enemy troops to Spectres was certainly super useful, but we just weren't able to do it fast enough. Ironically, wounding against the Rangers of the North with fighting against courage actually made it worse because they're so brave. So that was a little trick that I didn't work with. but their 3-inch bubble of making that extra courage roll really hard, that was really kind of helped me control the field. That concludes our little scenario for today, and now our Rangers of the North, having valiantly defended against the Angmar forces, will retreat to let the rest of Arnor know that something is not quite right on the border of their land. But thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. We've got a whole bunch more coming out in this little Arnor Angmar series to see what happens with the rise of the realm of Angmar and the fall of our beloved realm Arnor. If you enjoyed this video, just let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see you next time. This has been Lockie and Tom, and you've been watching Zorpazorp Gaming. Cheers, guys.